Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you all tuning back in. It's been a little bit since I put a real video together. Did a short the other day, but I've been super busy. Life gets in the way of a lot of things, but it's all worth it. So I wanted to come at you with a video. It's approaching archery deer season. One of the best times of the year. I love fishing, I love hunting, but I always look forward to opening day of archery. It's getting cool at night. Weather's starting to shift, which is just giving me the itch. So I figured I would put together a video of what I use for my bow season for archery. I've been using the same setup for, I want to say, 10 years. 10 years, I think. 2014 is when I got set up with this setup. You know, let's just go over what I use, my opinions on it. And again, I am not a professional. This is just what I like, what I've been using for years, and it works. It works. So first of all, let's just show you. It is the Hoyt Nitrum 30. And this thing's beautiful. You know, years ago, this was the top of the line bow. It still, in my opinion, is a fantastic bow. I obviously went with the black and green color pattern. It's my preference, kind of like my logo for my channel. I got set up with this 10 years ago, and draw weight on this is 65 pounds. So I don't, you know, it's right there. Shooting whitetail. I'm not bombing 40, 50 yard shots. I like to get them in tight, you know, 15 to 35 yards. You know, I'll take a long shot if I have to, but you know, it's a great bow. 65 pounds does the trick. It's not too hard to pull back with all these layers on in the middle of winter, and it still does tremendous amount of damage. So 65 pounds. I got a bowstring from a shop that was open years ago that is now closed. Lightning Bowstrings, or Lightning Archery, I believe is what it was called. The guy Mike that worked there, he knew his stuff. It's a shame he closed, but stuff happens. But I got a custom bowstring from him, along with a custom stabilizer that he made. That I ended up finding these pieces and piecing it together to match. But yeah, so he made the bowstring, he made the stabilizer. It's where I bought the bow, and it's great. It's a solid bow. So I shoot for arrows. I like the Easton Full Metal Jackets, 5mm, so the thin diameter arrows, aluminum shafts. And I shoot these for two reasons. I don't like to shoot carbon fiber arrows because one time I did shoot a deer, the arrow broke, and while I was cleaning the deer, the shaft that was split inside of the deer poked me. You know, it wasn't bad, but it threw me on alert to say, well, you know, I didn't realize that could, I did realize it could happen. I just didn't think it would happen, but it did. So I got aluminum for that reason, and because back then, 10 years ago, Cameron Haynes, who everybody loves and knows, was a huge proponent of these, or huge, you know, fan of these. And so I tried them out, and I never turned back. I love shooting a lighted knock. I always shoot lighted knocks. These are, I usually shoot nocturnals, but these are on sale recently, and these are made by Blackout, I believe, which I never tried before. So I gave them a try. It was 2 packs, $15 each, so $30 for 2 packs instead of 1. So I tried them out, I shot them, and I don't see any difference between these and nocturnals. So they're cheaper, just as bright green light. I like them, they do the trick. So I love these arrows. That's my opinion on those. Now my sight. I I choose to use a 5-pin sight. I've used a 3-pin in the past, and I don't see a need for a 7. You're cluttering up your view at that point. A 5-pin works just fine for me. I never have used a single pin with an adjustment, so I'm sure if I did, maybe my opinion would change. But for the sight I use, it's the IQ 5-pin, and I have a light on it that turns on, battery powered for the dark early mornings, late evenings, or if you're in a blind and there's still light outside, but you're dark inside, turn that light on. It's magic. But this IQ bow sight I really do like, because I've been shooting for years and years and years, and anybody that has shot an IQ knows that you have the green bubble that I don't know if you could see, but you have the green bubble, and it's not there it is right there, and you line up that bubble with another dot. You're not going to see it because the string's in the way, but you line up that bubble, that green colored light in there with a dot, and that will really help you with bow torque, whether you're torquing the bow left or right and or up and down. So you center a black dot that's in there, with the background being a bright green illuminated dot, and that will really cause you to keep your bow straight and true once you get it tuned in. I love it. I've shot it for 10 years. I've shot other sights on my buddy's bow. I just feel comfortable with it. I really do. I really do. I don't know how I would feel in a hunting scenario or even archery target shooting scenario with any other sight, just because I don't know. Maybe it's a bad habit that I rely on it. I don't know, but the fact that I have it, I use it. It's a huge help for me mentally and physically. So this IQ 5-pin sight has just been awesome for me. It really has. What else can we go over? I don't even know what this is made by, but like I said, this is an old bow, 10 years old. My release is 12 years old, because I shot another bow for 2 years prior to getting this, and I still use the same release. 12 years old, true fire, and I love the wrist strap style. I will not use the back tensioner, or I will not use the, I don't even know what they're called, but you hook them on and you click them with your thumb. I won't use it. I'll never use those. I don't like to, because I just feel I have no issue hooking this hook, and I use the hook style, by the way. It's not the jaws that clamp in the middle, it's a hook. So I like relying on my whole arm to pull back. I don't even have to hold this release to pull back. And the fact of the matter is I would fear pulling back and accidentally misfiring with one of those thumb releases or what. I don't know. I don't like it. I know that once I'm in the tree stand, this is hooked up to my wrist, I'm not dropping my release. I'm not gonna misfire with this release. Keep the fingers behind the trigger the whole time until you're ready to fire. You'll have no issues. So I got the fuse drop away, so no whisker biscuit, fuse drop away. That's beautiful. And that's pretty much it. I decked it out, obviously green and black with all the accent pieces, rubber pieces and stuff. I got the one with the green Hoyt wooden handle. It's a little off color, but you get the point. And it was also a bonus that the IQ sight was all black and green, which went perfect with the bow. So deer season's around the corner. I've been firing shots for the past few weeks, getting in tune with this thing, making some adjustments, getting new arrows. Oh, I didn't even go over so my broadhead. I shoot these severs, and you can only get them online, and I'm not going to be able to show you, because what it is these severs are awesome for two reasons, well, multiple reasons, but these are 100 grain broadheads that you shoot the actual broadhead for your practice tip. So right now you see these two Allen screws that hold the blades in place. That way this thing stays as a field tip, archery practice tip, and as soon as season comes around, I can use these same arrows, same broadheads that I tune my bow into to shoot true. And all I do is I take out this bottom screw. And what that does is once this broadhead hits the animal, the force of it hitting the animal will hit these blades and it will pop open. And the blades will pop open like a V. I wish I had one done. I didn't really think this through, but it'll pop open. And then the blades will actually pivot on this point in here, on this screw. So if it hits bone, these blades will kind of pivot around the bone so the arrow can continue to keep going through the cavity of the animal that you hit. I think that's an awesome feature. You know, I've shot a bunch of deer with these arrows. I'm not saying that they do the most damage. I know there's broadheads out there that really do destroy an animal on impact and pass through. Bigger cutting diameters, more blades, whatever. But I like the mechanics of this one. I started out hunting with a fixed broadhead and I just didn't want to continue doing that because I wanted to use them as I wanted to use something that I could use as a field tip as well. Really use my arrows all the way through, practice and hunting. So these work perfectly, and I highly recommend them. So check them out. Go online and, you know, see what you think. But basically, I wanted to just give you the rundown of what I do for archery. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm pumped to get out there, and you know, that's my rundown of my archery setup, my Hoyt setup. And I appreciate all my subscribers, everybody that watches this. Again, I'm not a professional, I'm just letting you know what I use. And anybody that's watching this that's not subscribed, if you want to click that like button, subscribe to my channel to get more content on fishing, hunting, home projects, you know, that'd be awesome. I really appreciate it. So safe hunting out there, safe fishing, safe everything, and we'll see you guys soon. Later.